Okay, let's see if now it works. It seems I'm going live again. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. I'm sorry, my connection pretty much exploded. I don't know why, for a few minutes. Now it seems fine. Anyway, what I was talking about, not sure when it stopped working, but anyway, yeah, the fact that we were shown a different path, and like a pivotal point of the story was like, can you trust the Sentinel? Is the path the Sentinel shows is necessarily the best for us? Is it always the best? Are we sure it's the best? Why can't we contribute into like forging this path? Why can't the Sentinel forge this path with us and it's instead imposed from above? Like, these were important questions, and Muyu was a compelling enemy because it made you think about these questions. And instead we basically we got answered that anyway, that path, that alternative path where everything, like where the fortress didn't fall, Yuan fortress didn't fall, and many people's lives were saved. Yeah, that path that you saw, that Muyu saw and thought possible, it was inside the sanctum. Okay, by the way, that path wasn't actually possible in reality. That's the answer you get at the end. That's not a good ending. That's not a good way to close a thread, to put an answer to a very compelling question. Like, you actually have a good case of a Sentinel taking a choice which maybe wasn't actually the best one, and in the end your answer that, oh, by the way, I didn't actually take a choice because that was actually the only path I could take. That other path you saw, that which seemed better and more ideal, I couldn't actually take that path. Like, instead of telling us, okay, I actually had those two paths, the other one seemed better maybe, but for reasons it isn't, and you can explain to me the reasons, and we might even argue. The player might even have a different opinion, like, okay, even after listening to your reasons, maybe that path wasn't actually worse, maybe it was indeed better, maybe Muyu had a point. But like this, you have the Sentinel saying, anyway, like, that technology could lead humanity to ruin. You saw Muyu how degenerated. So you have that excuse, but at the same time, that excuse is worthless because there wasn't actually a choice to begin with, because there was simply not enough time to embrace the path with the blueprints of the cloud ships, or however they are called. That path, that more idyllic path, wasn't actually a usable path. It's such a cheap way to avoid the problem, that the question that the quest poses. It's such a cowardly way to end the story. So the only value you get from this quest was basically the story of Qingxiao and how it parallels Rover, and also Muyu and Qiao are quite opposite. The Qingxiao are quite opposite, because you have Muyu fulfilling his journey by detaching himself from humanity. At the very end, even casting aside everything that made him human, to access transcendence. And then you have indeed, it was called in the simulation transcendent. Like, the souls in the simulations were the revelations person, people, whatever, were referring to this mysterious transcendent, to Muyu as this mysterious transcendent, of which, though they couldn't remember exactly the face and other features. Qingxiao, on the other hand, accepted that she would have not truly fulfilled the path to total ascendance because that wasn't really her. It wasn't her path. She didn't want to forgo her humanity. It was too precious to her. Her path, which brought her there, was too precious to her, and it was part of her. And this was much more compelling than the actual main question that the story of Science 3.5 posed to us, which was, can you trust the Sentinels? Are their choices actually the best ones? And what about humanity's choices? Why don't humans have a voice in shaping their future? The whole Kuro game's story of Wuthering Waves is about humans shaping their destiny, their fate, and how this can cause a contrast with the path. Like, this is the first time in the story I think we are doubting the Sentinel's path, not because the Flaxidus doubts the methods, the means. Yeah, sure, we have the same goal, but we pursue different means. For us, the means, like, the goal doesn't justify the means. And the Sentinels, Rover being their arbiter, seem to have an opinion of this, a take on this, which is similar to Rover's, where the path you take matters. And in the Sentinel's path, civilization's protection and prosperity are important. Anyway, I am streaming, right? Yeah, it seems I'm streaming indeed, okay. And I don't know, it could have been such a compelling quest, but it was ruined with this finale which didn't really answer this question. It told you that this question wasn't a legitimate question to begin with, because the Sentinel didn't really take a choice. It was the only possible course of events. This is such a cowardly ending. Like, Kuro posing these questions and then avoiding them with an excuse. Like, okay, there was actually no path, no two paths to choose between. There was only one path, and the other path you saw, that was actually an illusion, a dream. And anyway, the dream, maybe it wasn't even the better course of action, but she won't give you a proper explanation for why like, even then it wouldn't be maybe the better choice, because I mean, you saw Muyu, he was crazy. Like, that's not a good justification. That's not a good reason. You protect, you're guiding humanity, and you will handle the conflict with ambition, which technology can allow and drive some humans towards. But I mean, that's another problem you will have to take care of, that humans will have to take care of. Like, remove technology which can save lives, because the humans then might become crazy like Muyu. That's bullshit. Like, even if that's your argument, you need to need to elaborate more. You can't just give it to us, and the story doesn't take responsibility for the same questions the story asks to the viewer, to the player. This was, honestly, this to me ruined completely the quest, even though it had many strengths, but this was the most compelling part of the story. Anyway, we have yet to see the end. Maybe some things will be better addressed at the end, in the segue. We will see.
goodness you're both safe. Yangyang, come closer and let me get a good look at you. Are you hurt?
So I really am fine. Rover and Paragon Qingxiao are the ones who went into the sanctum. They faced all the real danger.
I mean, we saw Sherling fighting those Tacit Discords. It wasn't easy.
Rover, please don't praise me like that in front of my sister.
All right. Enough
The blush.
laughing,
Love the blush.
Let's talk business. I'm speaking as chairwoman of the Xiaoming Commerce Guild now. After returning to Mengzhou, I used the guild's connections to dig into Muyu's past and contacted the main branch of Georgian Atelier. Muyu was a prodigy in automata mechanics. He designed Yuan Fortress 2 centuries ago, was a senior figure in Georgian Atelier, and had deep collaborations with Huashu Academy. About 20 years back, he was supposed to
20
succeed
years.
the Flowervale puppet as the next Grand Helm. Instead, he announced his departure from the organization and vanished.
What a coincidence that it was 20 years ago.
After that, he probably hid in Xuanfeng under another identity, biding his time. Fine.
The Atelier has
Whoa,
officially
whoa,
cut ties
whoa.
with him.
Okay, plan, okay.
They even offered to share information to help with the guild's investigation. But we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. Oh, right. Did you meet the cat of the Netherland?
Wait a moment. Officially cut ties with him, information, but we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. So, like, it's one... I mean, the Atelier Guild, or whatever they are, this group of people, okay, we saw that they might have even very different goals, and it's a little fragmented as an organization. Not, I mean, quite similarly to Fraxidus. We know that also Fraxidus are relatively fragmented. Okay, so maybe some inside this organization, not the whole organization, maybe some were still close to Muyu and helped him.
Really? So he hasn't been seen since the sanctum. Typical. A proper ghost of the Jianghu. I wouldn't be surprised if he just shows up again one day.
He will.
I'm sure he also made it out safely. But did Muyu have dealings with the Fraxidus? He mentioned an overseer's name before we ended him.
Yeah, I don't remember the name, but...
We've only got one lead, from the Grand Helm herself.
Okay, she's a
She said Muyu
woman.
traded technology with the Fraxidus years ago, but the relationship didn't last. Hard to say if that's true or just the Atelier trying to cover its tracks. These past few days, besides investigating the Atelier, I also made a trip to Mengzhou City Hall. In Jinzhou, at least they served me tea while I waited. This time, they shut the door in my face. Said Mengzhou's magistrate wasn't receiving visitors. Xuanfeng's been hit by one disaster after another, yet City Hall remains eerily quiet.
Okay.
Suspicious.
It's suspicious indeed. It was actually in my quest
At least
list.
it has made good on
Checklist,
its
sorry.
promise. A group of personnel and supplies will arrive from Mengzhou City soon. Another shipment of aid from Jinzhou has also arrived.
Okay, so they're giving
Things
support,
are
but
indeed looking
that's
up.
about it.
You two needn't worry about City Hall. I'll think of something.
Thank you, Soy Soy.
Your tone betrays you, darling. I can tell there's a lot on your mind. But you'll try to unwind, won't you?
Yeah. Things are peaceful in Shuangfeng for now.
I mean, yeah, we are still concerned about the Sentinel.
Oh.
I hope that won't change for a long, long time.
Very soon, the Waking Moon Festival will be celebrated across Mengzhou. Xuanfang will be no exception. You should both take the chance to relax. Well then, see you soon. Don't forget about our next time, alright?
Rover, what did my sister mean by next time?
One day, we're all going to visit Jinzhou together.
I like that.
Yeah. What? These guys are here to... Okay, the breeze is gentle. She accidentally sent the message. Ah, okay. She's a granny after all. As our hard party the other day, I have been occupied handling the task at Discord. If you have the time, would you care to visit the training hall? There is something important we should discuss. Qingxiao, respectfully. Isn't this a little too formal? I think it's fine. That's her style. I recently learned how to use wave design on the terminal, so I'm still familiarizing myself with the proper etiquette. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Okay, like that. Let me take a look around. Can I chat with Yangyang again? No, it's fine. Okay.
Mumbling about that new house back home for ages. Now that your service is up, why are you?
Let's chat with these guys. Still breathing in the land of Shuangfang these days. I still have some fire left in me. Oh! Okay.
You've been mumbling about that new
Anyway,
house back home for ages.
20 years ago.
Service is up.
Many things are starting to happen 20 years ago. We still don't know why Muyu knew us. Okay, so let's take a moment, a very brief moment, to take a look to take a look again at our checklist. What is the value of the voice? What's the voice? How is Yangyang connected to it? We know nothing about this. Absolutely nothing. This has not been addressed at all. Is Bingting concerned or involved? Will they react? Seemingly not. Not clear why, but seemingly not, and it's suspicious. Seemingly not. What happened to Hsin? Will she appear? Can we trust her? Okay, we have an answer to this. Hsin at the moment is still her location still unknown. Can't answer all the questions yet. And okay, but Okay, this is what I've been talking about earlier. The quest avoids the question of whether the Sentinel's path is the best one for humanity. Sorry. Sentinel's path is the best one for humanity. This is the problem with the quest. I don't know why people are yapping about dating simulator or stuff like that. I mean, Qingxiao was the only good thing, honestly, in this quest. At the end of the day, the parallel with Rover, their past, the internal conflict, they fighting against the tide, which is useless because the tide eventually will come back and take everything, and then at that point, why did you do all that sacrifice, all that fighting for what, for who? In the end, you won't be able to protect anything. But Qingxiao's answer to that is that it doesn't matter. That's what she wants to do. Her blade is to protect. She can't turn her sight away from who suffers. And in that, Qingxiao is very similar to Rover. We know and better understand and explore Rover through the eyes of Qingxiao. And this is an occasion of growth for both Rover and Qingxiao, because Qingxiao's answer is also Rover's answer. It wasn't very necessary this, because after all, we already knew this from Rover, but we saw that story again through the eyes of another character close to Rover. I mean, this was fine. It wasn't something incredible. It wasn't an incredible story, but it was a good story. It made sense and it fits into the world. What I don't like of this story is that it posed a relevant question, making tremble a pillar of the Wuthering Waves story. The starting conditions. We have these sentinels who are allies of Rover and who guide civilization, and with them civilization thrives. They cradle civilization, they cradle humanity, and now we have someone telling us, are you sure their path is the best for humanity? And these are questions also Fraxidus posed, but we have Muyu actually showing us an alternative, which is actually better, because Fraxidus are okay with sacrificing people for a better tomorrow, where humanity, the collective, is can ascend in some way, but potentially bearing an important cost, which for Rover is unacceptable to pay. But Muyu showed us a path where many lives could be saved, but the Sentinel took the choice of not saving them for whatever reason. Maybe because that wasn't the pre-established script. In the end, we know that okay, it wasn't a choice to like adhere to a script rather than taking another path. Simply, there was another path that could be taken because there wasn't enough time. And so, yeah, the story cowardly runs from this question, which is simply avoided. Muyu was wrong simply because his information wasn't right. That path he saw in the Sanctum, in that realm, in that mirage, wasn't an alternative path that the Sentinel could choose, but she didn't. It just wasn't a feasible path. But he didn't know that that path wasn't feasible. So he fell for an illusion. But such an intelligent person making such a mistake, he seemed to have much deeper reasons for why not trusting the Sentinels. We might uncover more with Qingxiao now, but maybe not. Let's go on. How and I mean, I might make a video on this actually. I want to make a video on this, and not like I usually do that. I say, okay, I might make a video on this, and then I do that video like 1 year later when it's an old discussion. I mean, a discussion on an old topic people won't discourse about anymore, but I want to do it now. I actually want to do this video. I want to challenge myself to do this video within this weekend. Because right now I tried to avoid spoilers, so I didn't read much of these discussions, but I saw that there is discussions on this quest about dating simulator, people don't liking other things. I want to read more discussions, but I don't think people are I don't think the mainstream discussions are on this problem. They're probably talking more about like the male character not being present enough, even though I don't think that's a problem actually. Him being so evasive fits the character, and his role was correct, was right, as well as Qingxiao's role as a parallel to Rover, besides Rover, that was fine, that was good. Anyway, how and why does Muyu know us? Why do they want Yangyang's resonance? Okay, we still don't know. And yeah, another thing, yeah, Muyu's interest for Yangyang's resonance, if it wasn't covered at all, he didn't seek Yangyang's resonance anymore, despite it was so precious, which is, okay, this is kind of a plot hole, an inconsistency in the story, rather than a plot hole. Like, he showed so much interest for Yangyang's frequency, and he gave up so quickly on it. Also, what did he need Yangyang's frequency for exactly? Like, in the end, it wasn't really that necessary. He already ascended, casted aside his human form and his humanity, and approached the Sentinel's knowledge and got as close to it as he could. Yangyang's resonance didn't really have a role in that. He didn't seek it anymore, but it was so precious for him. Okay, it was a one-time interest. Okay, never mind. But there's one thing that bothered me a little bit. In the end, Qingxiao said that she had to remain in the Mirage to clear the corruption of the reverberations. But that's exactly the power of Yangyang's forte. That's another problem. That's a problem. Like, that was Yangyang's role, not Qingxiao's role. Honestly, you could remove Qingxiao and put Yangyang there, and the story would have worked the same. I mean, you would have not covered the same themes, of course. Like, Qingxiao, besides Rover, was useful to cover Rover's story, but covering Qingxiao's story is a story which is a parallel of Rover's story to some extent. Okay, of course the story would have been much different, but at the very end, like, the role of Qingxiao clearing those reverberations, that was something Yangyang could do. That was actually Yangyang's forte, new evolution of her forte was able to do, and you would have expected that would have been pivotal in the following quests, like this one. But Qingxiao took that role from Yangyang. Hmm. Yeah, these are also notes for myself for a potential video. This is something striking, honestly. Anyway. Okay. Now, who is the overseer who collaborated with Muyu? Will Fraxidus play a major role? The Fraxidus was interested in the civilization capsule. And we also know the name of the Fraxidus overseer. But I don't remember it. Let me check the... Can I check the stream? Very, very quickly, maybe. Just give me a moment. A little moment.
Modalità sorpasso disponibile.
Oh, that's Okay, let's see the moment it was we discovered the name. It was towards the end, I think. It was here, maybe. No, it was before, never mind. I can't find the name anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm watching the fight again. Okay, let's go forward more. Okay, reverberation, blah blah blah. What did you do? You protected the reverberation, blah blah blah. Okay, Muyu was interested in knowledge inside the civilization capsule, the Sentinel's knowledge, but the civilization capsule is something. Okay, here we have the name. Unfortunately, I have no interest in Balanophora's petty schemes. Balanophora. Let's research this name. It's the name of a fungus? What? Okay, let's see what it is. Balanophora fungosa. It's a okay. Oh wait, this is in Italian. That's in English, but it's a genus of parasitic flowering plants in the family Balanophoraceae, distributed from tropical Africa and Madagascar. Blah 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 blah. Taxonomy. The name is derived from the ancient Greek words balanos, meaning acorn. What's acorn? In Italian it's ghianda, okay. So from acorn and ferein, meaning to carry. To carry an acorn. Huh. That's interesting. Folk medicine. There has to be no about this name. Let me research it real quick. Okay, it's very present in Asian folk medicine, apparently. Doesn't seem to appear in mythology from what I see. All results are about fungi. I could help myself doing deeper research with an LLM, but not right now. Okay. I guess that's interesting. Anyway. Let's go back. So, who is the overseer who collaborated with Muyu? Will Fraxidus play a major role? Okay, the name of the Fraxidus overseer is Balanophora. Note it is written not like this, but like this. So, it's intentional, the Greek taxonomy. The Greek root of the word is intentional, Balanophora. The Fraxidus was interested in the civilization capsule. Okay. Balanophora. Fraxidus was interested in the civilization capsule. Oops. Okay. What was the relation between Rover and Qingxiao? In the if I remember correctly, this is what happened, but I think there's more. Not this is a was, not is, was in the past. Okay. Okay. So, let's continue with the quest. There's something about Qingxiao, by the way. So, she tried to keep track of us. But did we meet again after the war 200 years ago? Hmm.
You're here.
So, this is your training hall?
When I first settled here, it was nothing but an abandoned shack. Over the years, the local folk have helped me repair it of their own accord. I owe them a great debt. Cultivation may not need worldly comforts, but if I am to found a school, I should at least have a proper training hall.
Want to read the game? I'm sorry. Okay.
Found a school?
I want to open a school here in Xuanfang. Teach others the way of the sword.
Now for the one after all.
Where are you at with this?
Still at the very first step. Finding my first disciple. The first disciple is the foundation. The face the school shows to the world. I must choose with the utmost care.
Well, you did teach me to fly with a sword not long ago. Doesn't that mean...
Back in the Xuanyuan domain, I called you disciple, yes. And you called me master. But that journey has already ended. I have not truly guided you. Your swordcraft already stands on its own. I've no right to claim you as disciple. So, it must be your choice.
Qingxiao, if you'll have me, then our journey doesn't need to be over.
Very well. According to how my own master accepted me, taking on a disciple requires 2 steps. This shall be the first.
This is...
a sword talisman. I carved it myself over the last few days. My life-bound sword intent lives inside it. Think of it as a keepsake of our knowing each other, or as a bond between master and disciple. I hope you will take it.
To be my disciple, you must sever worldly ties, cast aside the 6 desires, and leave karma behind.
And if, in the end, I cannot,
then by that time, you will have found a way of your own.
So now comes the second step, I guess?
I treat you to a meal.
I'm down.
I believe it's called an initiation feast. When my master accepted me, she broke years of fasting just to share a meal.
She didn't
Bring
eat
along
for
your
years.
adorable little friend as well.
Oh no!
Adorable.
If we bring Abby, it's yeah. He will eat
Abby?
everything. No, don't do it. No, you fool. It's done. It's the end. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot to turn off the. Anyway, there was no one watching the stream in that moment, so things can happen. My bad. Wait, we don't hear? We don't eat? Ah, okay, we fly, of course we fly.
Up here, this land looks exactly as it was.
Hey, do you have meteorite tire blade?
No wonder.
I heard.
Mengzhou fish and vinegar coming right up. Caught from the Luo River just this morning. You won't find fresher.
I love this NPC. I already love her. So much energy. And most importantly, bringing us food. So of course we love her. No, Qingxiao, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. Letting Abby start the feasting is a mistake. Oh no. Yo.
So sour. What's wrong with this fish?
This was the signature dish of Yuan's flavors in the late fortress. I received an invitation to eat there once. One bite, and the taste has never left me. Disciple, would you like to try some?
If the taste never left you, I'm not sure that's a good sign. It could be intended in different ways. How can you tell her no? Okay, will she reveal us a few more details on Muyu? I don't think at this point.
Before, I always saw the people as those who quietly waited to be protected. But the truth is, they've always had the heart to protect themselves. To save for a day or to save for a lifetime, neither compares to teaching them the means to save themselves.
So that's the real reason you're founding a school.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Many years ago, a fellow cultivator passed through Xuanfeng with his disciple during their travels across Shuanglong. He came up the mountain to visit me. Only then did I learn that to solve temporal disruption for future generations, he had to set a plan in motion with a golden-eyed one at Mount Firmament. It cost him dearly. His lifespan was nearly spent.
Yeah, that's Changli's master. Oh my god, I need to watch again the story quest, the companion quest. My god, the music is so soothing. A fellow cultivator passed through Shanfang with his disciple during their travels across Panglong. He came up the mountain to visit me. So I didn't remember. He was a cultivator, by the way. But I guess it makes sense because I think I remember he had a long life after all. Only then did I learn that to solve temporal disruption for future generations, he had to set a plan in motion with a golden-eyed one at Mount Firmament. It cost him dearly, his lifespan was nearly spent. Yeah, I don't remember much. I need to rewatch the 1.1 quest and the companion quest of Changli. I forgot many details, which I guess would be useful. But anyway, seeing little Changli again is is a gift.
And yet, he was at total peace. He had a disciple to inherit his legacy, and his teachings were already taking root across the world.
Xuan Miao and Changli.
Even if one can no longer walk their way, or devote their life to peace under heaven, there will always be someone to take their place. That is the lesson you taught me not so long ago.
So, as your first and most devoted disciple, it looks like I'll be helping with the teaching too.
You already have. To teach the sword is to offer someone a chance to find their own way with it. Even if they never master it, their body and spirit will still become stronger. Well,
did you hear? That Transcendent lady is incredible! They say she's the master of the greatest martial arts school in the whole wide world! What's it called again? Xuanyuan School. Yeah, it's the best in the world!
Xuanyan. Did she do that for Ruyun?
in that case, Xuanyuan School it shall be.
Did Paragon Qingxiao leave this behind? Swordcraft of the Golden-Eyed One.
Huh? What? Okay. Oh. So wait, that doesn't come from. She didn't write that while we were exploring the domain. She learned of our technique from, like, while gathering information on us, the Golden Eye. The Golden Eye. Through the Century Signs, that first meeting. So we were actually her master. We actually taught her the way of this world. Okay, we weren't the one teaching her to play the Qin, but we actually taught her this world. That's so cool. Okay, that's a very nice
Let me be
ending.
there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past.
Okay. Okay. JD? No, I wanted to use the other. I wanted to use the other option. Ma freak. No. I wanted to call her Uyun. What? Oh, this is so beautiful, by the way. Is she stalking us? I wanted to call her Ruyon. My bad. Okay, whatever. The Steel Fry Trio. Well, I'll screenshot this in case it's a Easter egg or something. Okay. Talk to Liang Yu? Yeah, sure. I want to talk to Liang Yu. What? Okay. Fine, whatever.
What the wholesales The jade
Are
steed
there
may be
receipts
small,
we can
but
buy?
it's got a bit of everything.
That doesn't
See if
seem
anything
so.
catches your eye.
I don't know.
Haul that all the way in from Shaft Post Yard myself. Fine goods, guaranteed. Haul that all the way in from Shaft Post Yard myself. Fine goods, guaranteed. Haul that all the way in from Shaft Post Yard myself. Fine goods, guaranteed.
It's been some time. I trust you've been well? I have recovered. Yangyang was with me in the last battle, and we made a good team. A few close calls, but we came through unharmed. But on to pressing matters. Granny Yanshu asked me to pass you a message. She said Jing is back.
Oh.
Do you want to see him?
Yeah, I'd like to see him.
The Paragon's report to the Ministry of War mentioned a Nethermancer who's been a great help. That must have been him, right?
Do you know him?
Hmm?
Qianling is a small village. The young ones grow up together. You cannot help but know each other.
Wait, are they like... do they like each other?
It's time to return.
I mean, whatever it was, she was glad to see him again. What's this? She seems to have something to tell you. Okay, real quick. Oh, could you return it to her? Leave it to me. Oh, hi, Sui, what the hell? What are you doing here already? Okay, this is interesting, I want to read it. This said that the artisans who built Shanfang Hall are still alive. Yeah. Oh. Up. Never left. They became celestials who live as one with the mechanisms. And it's only a story. Went around trying to prove them, but found nothing in the end. Oh. Chat about the history of Yuan Fortress. A mechanical fortress built by human hands over 200 years ago.
Sure. Never mind. Time to eat.
Mountain Gate. Zhuzhun Atelier has many branches with members spread across Mengzhou. Even had a disciple who joined them after leaving the Ministry of Development. They often sends people to help. They also fund water performance training and hold water performances during festival. Okay, that's it for now. Let's take the book. This looks like a sword manual. Yeah, it looks like that. Okay, we have a quest here. For another time. Oops, can I drop? Okay. So I want to take a look at the book. Okay, this is the book from Jingran. Yeah. And okay, let's go in order. I want to see this. Wait, I want to see also this. Okay, we already know this. Okay, I already heard of this. I mean, I talked with an NPC mentioning the volumes. Yeah, when he disappeared, it was because he got closer to Muyu. So, a keepsake gifted to you by Qingxiao. This jade sword glimmers with a chilling emerald glow. On the side waiting this jade pendant. And in the palm, its gentle frequency rushes over the body and mind like a soft breeze. And bearing the legacy of their teaching. Keepsake of the journey I've shared, okay. And let's take a look at this, which is very interesting. The golden-eyed one. Seem familiar to you. A swordcraft manual with gentle sword energy soaked into it. Despite the passage of many years, only slight wear is evident along its edges. Its keeper must have treasured it greatly. Yeah. We were actually her masters indeed. What a really nice detail. I had a feeling that was the case.
Wind guide me.
Oh. Oh wait, that's 1 kilometer. Never mind. Let's teleport. What's that? What's this? Okay, cute, really cute. Very derpy and cute. Yangyang is fine, she's recovered at the Ox Academy. As for Yangyang, she'll join the Crown Watchers over. They're recovering at the Ox Academy. I mean, she's already on duty. I mean, this is from 3.5, right? This already happened. Yeah. Yeah, this is from 3.5. Holding a cookbook. I want the cookbook. I want to know more about this cookbook. Whatever. Automata Elder. Okay. Wait, what's this expression? That's quite peculiar. What? 20 again? I saw a lot of paper scraps scattered beside an archive shelf. Upon closer inspection, I found that a bunch of 20-year-old construction project logs had gone missing. Really? What a coincidence! No shred of technical value in them. That's when Muyu disappeared. Yeah, I want to take a good screenshot of this. Wait, under the alias Shen Yuan, did Yangyang actually told us this? I don't remember. Maybe in 3.5? I don't remember from this quest specifically. Maybe it was an information from 3.5 and I forgot. Oh, let's take... Okay. Could this be from 3.5 actually? Okay, it could actually be Jingran who stole those papers. Yeah, I think this is actually from 3.5. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I didn't want to trigger this scene anyway, but at this point I'll just finish this and then keep going. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. And that's the true motive of the lady and the businesswoman. Okay, oh, sorry. And the last one, oh. There should be something here. Ah, it's actually there. Never mind. Several times, he said only once. Oh, I skipped the... Okay, whatever.
How's Lian Yu doing?
Did you hear? That midnight ranger Yangyang might be filling in as a Swan Watcher.
Yeah, with her around, that should take quite a bit of...
Yeah, these are dialogues from the end of 3.5. It has nothing to do with 3.6. There's something here. Trace from inside a seal room. We didn't enter by the door or the ventilation window, but use a special tool. Okay. Oh, like, how do you... Oops. How do I enter that again? Okay. I don't know. Okay, sure. Wait, where is he? Wait, what? Why can't I see? Why? Again, this one? Okay. So you managed to put back together the pages storm. The name Shenwan appears more than a few times. One could piece together artists like this in that's what it was after. But doesn't explain the motive. I mean, yeah, of course, duh. Must have something to do with Muyu. No shot. Oh wait, we knew that. Never mind. I mean, we knew that already, didn't we? I mean, that was our original suspect. Anyway. Okay. Let's keep going with the actual quest. Yeah, sure.
Ah, you came. Jing just stopped by to see me. Hard to say what that boy's been doing all these years. But the Ministry of War sent him an official commendation. Oh, not the best. But he flashed that sly grin of his when he saw me, back when Sandao and I took him in. He was like a stray cat. Just fire in his belly and wild to the bone. Didn't happen overnight. But he simmered down eventually. No more talk about Mengzhou. No more talk about throwing his life away for his parents. Ah, I've said too much. Happens with age. You'd best ask him yourself.
Perfect. I have something to return to him anyway.
Here, take this to him, please, before he vanishes again. He's always had a sweet tooth for these.
Okay, because technically we still don't know Jingran's motives, but seems something related to vengeance and his
What's
past.
that you got? Smells kinda scrumptious.
This is for someone else. Don't you be getting any ideas.
Aw, what crummy luck.
Oh! Is this a... wait, what's this? For Qingxiao post? Do I need to unlock it or anything? Maybe not? Okay. Okay, whatever.
pendant is vibrating. He must be close by.
Well, look who's here. Was gonna find you once I wrap things up.
Jingran, your eye.
Huh? Oh, been staying up late. Reading too much. Nothing Huashu's miracle eye drops won't fix, though.
Too much reading. Sure.
It's nothing. Just told, Mimi to collect a little extra this time. Not the first time, won't be last. It'll pass.
The boy runs his mouth. If I hadn't jumped in, you'd be down there playing cards with your shifu already.
The old lady must have roped you into this. Thanks. You probably guessed already. This is that old score I told you about. The one I got with Muyu.
This is barrier.
Relax. They're empty. Couple decades back, Mengzhou had a real bad day. Some of the Atelier's blade puppets went haywire. Killed a bunch of folks. 2 of them were artisans. My parents.
20 years ago?
After that, no family, nothing. Ended up on the street. Then Shafu found me, dragged me back here to Xuanfang.
This is so good, by the way.
Back then, all I wanted was to sneak into Mengzhou and cut the guts out of whoever did it. But he knocked me around, set me straight. Then he brought me here, had me build these 2 graves, empty ones. Said, kid, worry about moving forward first. You can settle scores when you're older. Ever since, whenever I start to lose my cool, I come here. Just sit. A few years later, I went back to Mengzhou to dig into what happened. The patrol records proved it. Those blade puppets had reverberation marks on them. So I followed that thread, and it led me right to Muyu. Guess I can finally tell my folks it's settled. Shame I can't give Shafu a proper thank you. Face to face, I mean. The old coot made me promise that when he kicks it, no grave, no marker, no nothing. Live clean, die clean. He locked himself away in some mirage realm. Lambinol.
Jingran, I think it's time to give you this back.
Nah, keep it. Call it a souvenir. Thing ain't worth much, and the resonance energy stuck to it just burnt out anyway. I mean, I could charge it up for you. Maybe, 3 months. Tops.
Knock off throwing your life away, would you?
Ain't many things in this world I give a crap about. But I gotta say, lately, I've finally met someone interesting.
Looks like the great Nethermancer, the cat of the Netherlamp himself, didn't find any treasure this time. Just ended up losing a trinket.
Don't count my losses yet. I never do a bad deal. Already down to my last.
Are those reverberations?
They used to be people.
Must survive. The truth is within reach. There is still a chance. My path does not end here.
Whoa there. And where'd you think you're slithering off to? Former Helmsmaster of the Jianshui branch, Muyu.
How did you find me?
Think I read about this in some old storybook. The old sacrifice the body, save the spirit trick. You let someone cut you loose from your old shell and slipped away in the chaos. Clever. Real clever. But you went and bent your psyche into a reverberation. You really think I couldn't track that? It's kind of what I do.
I admit defeat. That core contains data on the Sentinel. Its worth is incalculable. It could be yours. For Nethermancers. No. For Xuanfang. It would mean everything. All I need is time. Just give me a little more time. And the Sentinel's secret will be laid bare.
Two things you got wrong. First, you got nothing to bargain with. Second, yeah, this thing's nice, but it ain't that nice. Not to me. Hey, remember that blade puppet incident in Mengzhou? What, 10, 15 years back?
Blade puppet incident? What was that? I do not recall.
Amazing the things you big shots forget. Or did your escape by execution stunts scramble your brains?
Just who are you?
Forget it then. Don't matter. But you remember this. The one who ends you was just an ordinary peasant from Xuanfang.
Humanity could have been perfect.
You stopped being human a long time ago. Where's the perfect in that? Why didn't you stop me? Could have squeezed him for more info if you'd wanted.
Oh.
Matters of revenge. Only the wronged can decide. Besides, his corpse is not without use.
Here. You lot'll put it to better use than me.
What was that? They mentioned something in the garden?
What's taking so long? Why isn't the contact here yet? Could the former Hamsmaster's arrangements have gone wrong?
At the end of the quest, there was a mention of a garden like
Don't lose your head.
splitting and
If something has
Jingran
changed,
seemed
we will
involved.
simply report to the headquarters ourselves.
Aw, didn't see me here?
Yinlin, hi.
You're the contact
So many
for the
spies.
Zhejiang branch.
Spare me the little tricks. You were waiting for the Jianshui branch. What? Do I not look the part?
Winding flow vessel?
Hundredfold assemblage.
Pardon our disrespect. You came at the right time. We have the former Hellmaster's manuscripts from his time in Shuangfang and a recent secret letter.
Top-notch work, fellas. The Grand Helm will definitely know your names after this. No time to waste. You'll be coming with me. Except... I'm afraid I'll have to restrain you. Just a little.
Why you?
Shh. For your own sake, I recommend you save your breath.
Oh, swimming?
Lady
Is she cool?
Swimming.
Yeah.
What brings you to Xuanfang?
So, you are the Jinzhou patroller seconded to Mengzhou. Don't misunderstand. I'm not here for the Atelier's affairs.
The Ministry of Sentinel Affairs governs the Sentinel's business. You being here, could it be...
You already know all you need to know. Take care.
See you around. If we're lucky.
Okay. That was interesting. That's of course a setup for the developing of the quest. Muyu is gone for good. So yeah, the only thing I don't like about this quest is the matter of the questions making us doubt about the actions of Sentinels, if the choices they take are actually the best for humanity or not. Choosing a future rather than another, are we sure that's the best course for humanity, for us? And the quest completely dodges this matter by, during the quest we see a different potential timeline, a different path that the Sentinel seemingly could choose, but she decided to not choose it. And instead at the end of the quest we discovered that actually the Sentinel didn't have that choice, but there was only one possible path, and Muyu misunderstood the content of the Mirage in the Sanctum. Anyway, read Qingxiao's Waveline message. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, this keeps going. Wait, I already did that. I did that already. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. And I guess I'm done pretty much. Okay, I'll just complete this, which I guess they are from the 3.5 patch, and I've still not completed
All
them.
puppets aren't all powerful. On the battlefield, the only
And there's another message from JD. Shotgun domain, just as I read before. Oh, we can enter again. I want to do this actually. Okay, I'll do that quest too, and then I'll end the stream. I want to do that because it might contain data about the pretty important for the lore.
Victory depends less on blades than on judgment.
I mean that.
And
This is it.
judgment
Wait. Ah, this was the quest. Okay, this is from 3.5. Okay. There's so much stuff here, by the way. Yeah, if I want to make a lore video, a video on the story, maybe I should also do all these quests before. I would like to, that's for sure. But anyway, that quest which I activated, where did it go? Unfamiliar figure steps into Xianling village, bound to this land by a century-old past. If a returns to homeland he has never known. Okay. Wait, I want to do that just because I talked with Yangyang. And this is... Wait, what is this? Oh my... These are all from La Roy. Oh my god. Yeah, I have to catch up with a lot of stuff. Okay, let's do the Yangyang one. This one, very quickly. I mean, okay. Is this from 3.5? Oh wait, they mentioned Yu, the crisis with Muyu, but it was from the previous patch or this one? Okay. That's when they told that Yangyang told us of the alias. Okay, that's why I didn't remember. I actually missed this piece of information. Or maybe it was mentioned elsewhere and I forgot. Okay, this is from 3.5 then. What? What? Yeah, she could be the one, but who is Okay, this one. Okay, I'll do this another. I'll finish this another day. Also because I'm tired and I don't want to play anymore. Okay.
Wind guide me.
Okay.
This one's a dud. This one's a dud.
Muyu. Okay, that's him. Hmm. Okay. Let's keep in mind this is from a quest from 3.5 actually. To tamper with mortal puppets. Hey, why is he telling us all this stuff with that smile? Why is he smiling while telling us how he accidentally allowed Muyu to kill all that people? Units touch was flagged as high risk, but there's more something I only know. Reverends? Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Ah, okay. That's the... Wait, let's see how it works. That's quite the delay. That's a lot of... There's a lot of latency. Okay, cool. Mm. Okay, whatever. I'll stop it. Okay, how do I go up there? Fine. Hmm. Really, I can I really read this? Okay. Now, before ending the stream, what's this? Combat tests. I'll take a look at this one. Then I want to do the Royun Ruyun quest. And I'll end this stream there. I mean, no one is watching actually. Very few people tuned in today, like maybe 5-6 people in total. And only one wrote and something. So what's this? The new holograms? Ah, this is where Denia is. Can I? Let's use. Honestly, I don't know. I usually use Jinshi to do holograms. Not sure why. I guess she's comfortable to use.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
And Virina should be fine. Yeah.
I shall lead the way.
Oh!
Leave it to me. Take 4. A bird of Everly. Institution. Artem Veiled. Together we fight. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Take 4. Oh, you know. Instant witness. The Arch Foodborn. Strike as one. Thunder guide us. All in vain. All in void. I shall lead the way. Leave it to me. Take 4. Instantly after the spark. Together we fight. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. The sky beckons. Sacred light. All in vain. All in void. Flow. Right represent everything. Institution. Artem Veiled. Strike as one. Thunder guide us.
Oops.
Our lives shine through. Let it end. Institution. Together we fight. Fluorescent shadows. Take 4. Evil be cleansed. All in vain. All in void. I shall lead it to me. Fast in the sunlight. Institution. Strike as one. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice.
Oh! Okay, I need to start dodging, I guess. Yeah.
I'm so tired.
I need to start dodging.
Together we fight. Thunder guide us.
Oops. Oh, okay, I'm almost dead. Yeah. My bad.
Luminous energy.
Okay, don't die. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's study the moves.
Witness the Arch Foodborn. Leave it to me. There's still time.
Okay, I couldn't dodge that.
Still refusing to turn back.
Oh!
I'm so tired.
Oh! I didn't see that coming. Okay. I'll do this. I'll do this another day. Today is a story-focused stream. I mean, not like it matters much since there's literally no one here at the moment. But I wanted to focus on the lore today, and I want to. What's this? Okay. Yeah. I want to focus on. I want to do this quest here. Hidden data. And then I'll end the stream. And I think tomorrow I might already start working on that video. On a story video. A short one. Anyway, she's so beautiful. The glasses. Okay. We might find the reservation outside. Another day, okay. Can we talk with Uyun again? Okay. I guess I'll give a look at the trophies and I'll end the stream. The final piece, complete the deduction, recover the lost construction. Oh, okay, that was the world quest. Okay. Robert's Journey 3. Help the Shanfang wardens evacuate civilians to the area around the Ministry of War. Bright shines the moon, with the one playing the Qin in the courtyard late at night. Yeah, there are some. Like the game showed us a relation between Qingxiao and the moon. Even in her mindscape, there's a very beautiful, gigantic moon, and also a tree very reminiscent of, very similar to the one of Yuno. Coincidence? Maybe? I don't know. Bird song deepens the stillness. Fall into strangely familiar valley. I don't remember when we found this. Is this from 3.5 actually? I don't think so, but maybe. Board the cloud shuttle in the Ren realm. As if a mirage. As if a mirage. Okay. Reaching the heaven. My way is not alone. Yeah, this is also very... I mean, Qingxian's story is in some way Rover's story. And yeah, Rover's story is not alone, not anymore. Actually... I want to make a screenshot of that. Could be useful for the video I want to work on. Where is it? Rover's Journey 3, yes. Oh my god. Okay, my way is not alone. Let's take a screenshot. Okay. Okay. Light upon the hidden, situated to have its true form. Others will follow. Others will follow. Master and disciple. Setting all debt. Complete the Nethermancer's Requiem. The Long Night version. World projections. For Sword Flight once on your own. Pass through the sky, okay. Boarding action, okay. Back to the Xuanyan domain. Find Rui resting in the Xuanyan domain. Ah, okay. Whatever. Okay, I think I'll end the stream here. Then I'll do the... I mean, I already did the dailies. I'll consume the wave plates and I'll log off. And tomorrow I'll start working on the... Oops. Tomorrow I will start working on the story video. I want to make a very quick story video because the story... People are complaining about the story from what I see, but for the wrong reasons. There are several things to praise about this story, but the story is also concerning me because of how they handle the matter of, I mean, what we talked about earlier, and I can show you again. This is what concerns me. The question was the question whether the Sentinels path is the best one for humanity, whether we can trust the Sentinels or not, whether they take the best choices or not. This is a question the enemy put on us, and the when we actually face the Sentinel completely dodged the question, could dodge the question by saying, but wait, I didn't actually have a choice. There was not enough time for the path that you saw in the Sanctum, whatever it was called. Like, that alternative reality wasn't possible, that alternative course wasn't possible because there was not enough time. So that was actually an illusion, a dream. It wasn't feasible, so the Sentinel didn't choose. We talked for 2 patches about the, like, from Muyu, like, core element of his character as an enemy of Rover, as a villain, a core aspect, a core question, a pillar that he made tremble was, can you actually trust the Sentinels? Will them take the better choices? And the whole matter was avoided because in the end the Sentinel didn't have a choice. In that specific situation there wasn't a choice, but still, like, it was implied that even if she had a choice, she could choose to deploy the vessels and give humanity the technology and save the day, repel the Threnodian Ovatrax, make the One Fortress survive, even if that was actually a feasible option. But technology dangerous, so I mean, it's just look at Muyu, not necessarily a good idea. Like, what does that mean? You need to elaborate more, you need to elaborate further if you want to argue that. Yeah, that was handled very cowardly. They avoided completely the problem by removing the choice, pretending that there was only one feasible course, only one feasible path, and the other path, the one Muyu showed us and said, look, the Sentinel had this choice and she decided to not take this path. And then the Sentinel at the end of the quest, oh, but by the way, no, Muyu actually was wrong, this path wasn't feasible. As if Muyu is an idiot and he couldn't actually verify this information or not. He wouldn't notice whether it was true or not. Yeah, this is the main thing we should blame about this quest. And I want to make a video about that, praising what is worth praising and blaming this aspect. This deserves a video. I want to work on a video about a video. I mean, I want to work on a video about this. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. There's no one here right now, and almost no one actually watched this stream, but hey, for the few ones who tune in and might even catch up with the VOD in the future, thank you for joining. Sorry for the disconnection and the connection problems, which is why the stream is split into 2 parts today, plus the part from yesterday. And yeah, see you, I don't know, honestly, when I stream again. See you another day, another time. I don't know, I'll start working on videos now. I've caught up with the game at this point, with the story. I'll do the side quests on my own. I won't stream often anymore. Maybe once in a while I might again, but not for the foreseeable future.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
I leave you with Rover yapping,
It's very
as usual.
much my companion.
Goodbye.
Bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.